So we're here with Gary Little, Head of Operations and Membership at the Society of Mortgage Professionals, which is part of the CII group. So Gary, several of your qualifications go beyond what the FCA's minimum exam standards require. Why is this important?
Okay, well I think the starting point here, interestingly, is that the FCA have benchmarked that level 3 is the appropriate qualification for the mortgage advice, and that came into play obviously with MMR on the 26th of April. That said, there is a part of our community that have a drive to professionalism. I want to take it above and beyond that. And interestingly, we carried out a survey in the last quarter of last year to our members to ask, with level 3 becoming part of the requirement under MMR, how did they feel that sat against investment advisors who had to be level 4? And interestingly, 28% said that level 3 was an appropriate qualification for mortgage advisors. 46% said that level 3 is an appropriate qualification for mortgage advisors, but there should be the ambition to get to level 4. And I think it was something like about 24% said that actually level 4 should be the starting point for mortgage qualifications anyway. So turn that round the other way, and that says to me that over 75% of the people we surveyed actually were driving towards higher standards of professionalism. So that is a great message, I think, to be giving out anyway. So I think from an advisor's point of view, what a great message to give to clients that I am voluntarily qualified to the highest level that I can be. And from an employer's point of view, again, equally, what a great message to be able to give to clients in terms of all my staff are qualified to the highest level over and above the required minimum standard. And equally for staff as career progression, it gives them the opportunity to go on to that higher level of qualification.
So the Network Pink recently discussing income protection from the outset of a mortgage application as a moral obligation. Do you agree, and do you think it should be classed as an industry standard?
Yes, I do agree, and we wholeheartedly support the stance that's been taken by Pink, and we did comment on that in the press releases. It's a well-trodden path, but I think it's really on the agenda again at the moment, and there's a lot of mortgage clubs, a lot of appointed representatives, a lot of DAs now really beginning to take this message on board and delivering the message out through various initiatives, roadshows and within the media as well. I think the Seven Families campaign is certainly raising the profile of the need for income protection, and I noticed on Monday this week that they've seen a rise in terms of the quotations being driven for income protection now, so that can only be a good thing as well. I think there is an obligation on the advisor to make the client aware of the need for that protection, and more importantly the impact of not having that income protection in place. So we're going to be wholeheartedly supporting that, and that will be something that we'll be campaigning for very much through 2015.
So it says over 5 million UK mortgage holders still have no income protection in place. So do you think the perception of these types of products needs to change before the protection gap can be tackled, and do you think advisors can do more to help?
Okay, I think it's a bit wider than that, and I think I remember a statistic saying that there's an estimated 16 million people that could benefit from some form of income protection, and I think there's only something like about 3 million policies in place, so there's a massive gap there. And I think as a nation we are chronically underinsured, and I think we're third behind Germany and Sweden, so there really is some work to do there to try and bridge that deficiency gap. I think the public or the client is under the perception that they will be able to rely on government assistance and government benefits, and that is entirely clearly not going to be the case in terms of the impact it will have on their lifestyle. Is just going to be absolutely incredible. So I think there is an obligation for the advisor again to make that point very strongly, that the need for income protection is there, and the impact it will have on people's lifestyle if they haven't got that type of policy in place. So it's a hard sell. It's always been a hard sell. It's not something that's going to be won overnight, but I think the case for selling protection and advising clients on that has never really been stronger.
Gary, thank you very much. We'll see you again soon.